Hey folks, King here with a bit of an opinion piece, a little separate from the main Stay Tuned sports stuff, but I feel like it's something that we should talk about. It is sports adjacent. And in case you don't know what I'm talking about, of course, it's Aaron Rodgers. In case you haven't known, it is something that is out there. Aaron Rodgers is on RFK Jr.'s shortlist for vice presidential candidates, along with such names as Jesse Ventura. So just putting it out there. Again, how realistic RFK Jr.'s chances are in this country, third parties don't do well. I unfortunately know that, over the last couple elections. But what are you going to do? I have a soul. Anyway, that news came out, I believe it was Tuesday. RFK Jr. kind of mentioned that. Aaron Rodgers didn't know too much about it, apparently. I think he's on his ayahuasca retreats. So he's too busy, puking and shitting his brains out to, I guess, give a actual response as to whether or not he's going to be or not. I would imagine probably not. Why would you ask a active NFL player to be a vice presidential candidate? I don't know. But we'll see how that works out. That's not what this is about. This is about apparently last night on CNN, Cable News Network, Pamela Brown decided to make an accusation against Aaron Rodgers that in a conversation they had, from what I can find in my limited amount of research here, and I actually say I have a limited amount of research. I'm not a journalist. I don't claim to be Pamela. So unlike you, Pamela makes accusations that 11 years ago, Aaron Rodgers, in a private conversation with her, stated his viewpoint that the Sandy Hook shooting was fake. Didn't happen. Crisis actors. Here's the thing about Miss Pamela Brown and CNN. There's no corroborating evidence. There's no alternate sources. There's no recordings. There's no backup testimony for this. There's nothing to this other than Pamela Brown saying this is what she heard in this alleged private conversation after 11 years. Why now? Is the only question I would ask. Why now? And again, there used to be a thing about journalism where you would, get multiple sources, get facts, get evidence before you decided to go ahead and run with a story. Make sure you had all your ducks in a row so that you didn't get liable claims or slander claims and have to go to court or get sued. There used to be a standard about what was said, what was done, what was published, what was broadcast. There doesn't seem to have been that consideration with this allegation that Pamela Brown made on CNN, and CNN seems more than happy to run with it as well. Jake Tapper is pushing a lot of this on social media, so however you feel about Jake Tapper is how you feel. My point with this video that I'm making is a big relax. A big Frankie says relax. A bit like Aaron Rodgers. RELAX. Relax. And the reason I say that is because, again, people are very quick already to be demonizing Aaron Rodgers, saying, what an awful person. How dare he? He's dead to me. He's the worst person in the world. Oh, my God. He should be thrown out of the league. He should be. He can't possibly be a vice presidential candidate now with such horrid opinions. Based on what? Is all I'm going to say. You heard one woman say this on a politically biased news network with no corroborating evidence, no backup information, no backup evidence, no facts to support her claim. And also we have the fact that it's an 11-year-old claim. And what I mean by that is that she didn't say this 11 years ago and that it's only coming to light now. I'm saying this was said to her 11 years ago, apparently, allegedly. And now she's only coming forward with it now after he's been mentioned as a possible vice presidential candidate for a third party, independent party candidate. Why not bring this up when he was having his MVP runs? Apparently, this was said not too long after his Super Bowl win, a couple of years after that, apparently. Or all of his controversies in Green Bay. Or when he was going to leave Green Bay a couple times, or he was going to retire, or going to do that. When he finally left Green Bay to go to the Jets. All his COVID controversies, his immunization stuff. Why was none of this brought up then? Why now is my only question. But, always look at something like that. What's the motivation? Especially when there is nothing supporting it. There's no supporting evidence for anything that Pamela Brown has said. And that CNN has broadcast. And that they seem to be pushing and backing up with. There's nothing. So my view, or my point, I guess, with this is just to tell everybody out there who is ready with their pitchforks and their torches, relax. Wait until something else comes out. Wait until actual journalism is done. And you can always catch Stay Tuned Sports Thursdays at noon. It drops. I know I've been off of there for a while. Jimbo's been carrying the ship for a little bit. He's doing a fantastic job. Go listen. All right. Much love. Peace. See you later.